In today's video, I am going to break down how you can play just like Kobe Bryant. Let's get down, let's check him out. Okay, so in this first clip, we have Kobe Bryant at the point. He receives that kick-out pass, and then he attacks the rim for a massive slam dunk. How does he do it? Let's check it out. So his man goes down to try and double-team Paul Gasol. Gasol then passes that ball out to Kobe Bryant, who is absolutely wide open. At this point in time, Kobe Bryant already knows as soon as he receives that ball, he needs to attack that rim. The key is actually quite open, and especially the fact that his man is trying to recover back to him. He needs to attack that rim because that momentum of that defender is taking him away from the rim. So because of that, Kobe Bryant's able to get past his defender quite easily. He then goes up for a two-handed slam, and of course he does this by having a great last step. Watch this, massive left, right. You really want to go with a massive last step before your jump. Then he kicks that right leg around, so he goes heel toe on the planted foot. The kick around foot is going to go straight to the toes, and it needs to be ahead of him. When he does that, he's able to push off, and he's able to then get that distance and speed and strength to get over top of that center. Now in this next clip, we see Kobe Bryant going on a fast break 3-on-1. What's he able to do here? Well, he's able to get past his defender really easily. How does he do it? He does it with a Euro step. So this defender's momentum is taking him towards that right side. Kobe Bryant knows that. So what he does is takes a quick Euro step, left foot, right in front of the right foot of that defender. That then freezes that defender so that he can take his last step and go around that main defender. This is a very high level move. Obviously, Kobe Bryant's one of the best, but this is something you can do as well. And you can do this very easily. You can have a coach or a friend up top. You can start back here. You can cut towards the rim. Your friend can pass you that ball. You can have a pylon sitting right there. And again, you can do the exact same thing. Okay, so in this next play, they are going up against the Toronto Raptors. And now Kobe Bryant's able to then push off and not use that screen and pops out for that three-point shot, but it's the footwork that counts. So when he pushes off that defender, he's able to head towards that baseline, and now watch his feet. This is extremely important. When he's about to receive that ball, he's on his inside right foot. He then hops off and turns and goes right left into his shot like if it's a normal shot for him. Most players will try to go and try to do a weird turn and try to kick that left foot around. No, you want to be quick because you know your defender is going to be right on you. You want to hop into this and then you want to go up for your shot, and that's what we see here. He's able to kick that right leg out to balance himself, but also to make sure that his right side is in line with the basketball net. Now this next move that we see with Kobe Bryant is a really good reason why I absolutely love players who play wide receiver or play soccer. And this is the main reason. He's able to then use that screen, pop out towards that three-point line. He now sees that both of these players, their bodies are facing that way, their momentum is taking them that way. He's able to push off of his right foot and he's able to curl back down because if their momentum is taking him in that direction, you can cut back down and you literally have half a court to yourself. Depending on how much time is left, he could have drove. Depending on what the score is, he could have drove as well. But here, he needs to make up 3 points, and that's what he's able to do here. However, when he comes off of that pass, he plants left, right, and goes up with a shot fake. That gets that main defender up into the air so that now he can replant his right foot to have the shot that he wants from the three-point line. This is really important. Make that shot fake and then replant that right foot, and you're able to get yourself a wide open, beautiful shot that you're used to taking. Now, in literally the exact same game, in overtime, 15 seconds left, what do we see? We see Kobe Bryant yet again being an absolute master, seeing that double team happen and then attacking the slower player and then of course finishing. So if you're at the point, whether there's only a few seconds left or not, and another player comes up to double team, which player would you rather attack? The faster player or would you rather attack the slower, bigger player? I'm going to say, even myself, I would rather attack that slower player, because now look at the defense. Look how the defense is set. There's 2 on this side, 1 on this side, and you're getting a double team where the slower player is on the side that has only 1 player. This was a massive mistake. Faster player should have been here, slower player should have been there. But that's not how the Raptors ran it. And because of that, we have Kobe Bryant who attacks that slower, bigger player, and because of that, it's like almost splitting the seas of like Moses, and he's able to attack that rim, and nobody is going to stop him. He's going up for a two-handed slam. Anytime you're going up with a possible contact finish with a two-handed slam, and you're going to be an absolute killer machine like Kobe Bryant. So here we have Kobe Bryant yet again going up against a pretty good defender one-on-one. He actually attacks the player going down the middle of the court, and there's actually a really good reason why. So this player's, his top foot was the middle of the court. From there, he is down on his heels. We can see that right here, and I can guarantee you that's what Kobe Bryant's seen as well. He also sees that these players are not really playing defense. The only one playing defense was Lopez in this corner, because at least Lopez is slightly bent. These other players on the other side are literally just standing there. They're standing there watching Kobe Bryant work his magic, and Kobe Bryant's going to then exploit that. He knows that they don't have the ability to even recover fast enough, and he's able to then attack that middle of the key, and even this player didn't even have the ability to cut him off. And when it comes down to it, the baseline defender is not going to be able to block somebody who's going up to dunk as strong as Kobe Bryant. The other reason why Kobe attacked middle is because you never want to have the strong side, in this case it would be the strong side, coming out to play help defense. You always want the weaker side to come out. So if that was to happen and he was to attack, and of course the weak side comes down, he has a very good shooter in this corner where he could have just kicked it out. But he was going to finish. This is Kobe. This is the Mamba. He is going to finish every single time. Now this last clip I'm going to show you is Kobe Bryant attacking the middle of the key. He's got a pretty good defender on him in Ray Allen. However, what's he do here? Well, watch what he does. This is an absolute masterful move. He attacks the middle. He plants right left. He goes up for a slight shot fake so that he can get his defender up into the air. Once that happens, he puts his shoulder into that defender to freeze him, and then he's able to push off on his right foot and then kick that right foot out to get his right side of his body in line with the basketball net, and then he's able to put up that shot. And because he made that contact, that basically forces that player to stay on the ground, or else it could be classified as a foul. And because of that contact, and because he was able to kick that leg out to get his right side in line, he was able to make that shot. I hope that this video helps you become a better basketball player. If it does, hit that like button and subscribe, and I'll see you guys again next time.